Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading at number 813. My name is Elizabeth. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. If you do decide to stick around, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, thank you very much, and welcome, I suppose. But getting into interpreting the number 813, the number 8 is about letting go. I do feel someone here is being called to move forward from someone or something, and to also trust that what is lost or will be lost will be replaced. It feels like the universe and your spirit guides don't want you to get they don't want you to get attached to a certain person or situation because there's someone or something better for you. It feels like you're being encouraged and guided to be more open-minded about what is possible. And you may be even being called to believe and trust that what you truly want is out there. There is someone out there that can meet your standards. There's that job out there that can, check all the boxes that you want in a job. Whatever the scenario is, what you want is possible. And it's out there, and I feel like you're being called to not settle less for not only than what you deserve, but to not settle less for what you not to settle less. Okay, you're being called to not settle for less than what you actually want. I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that. Maybe it's hard for you to say or express that you want more, that what this person or this situation is bringing to the table is just not enough. And that doesn't, that conversation, it doesn't have to be hostile or offensive. And if that person or situation does become hostile or doesn't react well, that says more about that situation or that person than it says about you. You're allowed to ask for more, to expect more, and to wait for more. The number 1 is about trusting yourself. I feel that this is about trusting what you already feel and know to be true about what is possible for you and what you don't want. The number 3 is about expressing yourself. It can be about communication, so there's definitely potentially an important conversation here that you need to have with some situation or some person where you're like, you either need to step up or I need to walk. And it maybe that's like an ultimatum for somebody where you've waited and waited and waited and you're done. And I think you should act on that feeling of being fed up. But of course, you don't need to make a scene or anything, but I do think that you should make it clear that you are fed up, that you want more, that you're not going to stop striving for more. That felt really good to say, so that might resonate for somebody. It might be good for you to tell somebody or some situation that I am not going to stop pushing for more. So I need to know if more is what you can give. And again, trust yourself, because someone might lie. That's not going to resonate for everybody. That's not going to be true for everybody. But, sometimes people or situations, they can be so selfish as to lie to get you to stick around longer. So trust yourself. Number 3 can also be about healing. Letting go, it is probably going to take some healing. You should embrace that. It can be about growth and expansion. I can totally see how this is going to help you grow and go farther. Learning to use your voice is exactly what gets you what you want in life, because you make what you want, your intentions, your goals, clear. And there are some people, like I said, where no matter how clear you make things, they're going to try to take advantage of you. And that's why it's so important to trust yourself and what you feel about the intentions of a situation or a person. And that could make it all the more important for you to be I need you to step up or walk away, or you're going to walk away. Maybe it's time to draw a finer line in the sand, to set a more firm boundary. There could be extra confirmation here for somebody who's not dealing with just one person, but a group of people. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 1 is 9, and 9 plus 3 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. That's interesting, because in the reading that I just recorded, 812, when you add it up, it came, in numerology, it came down to the number 2, 812, 2, and now it's 813, the number 3. I swear, the next one's probably going to be 814, the number 4. It's probably going to, who knows, we'll see if it keeps going. But I do think that you are being called to trust that everything happens for a reason. You're being called to let go, to stand firm, to trust yourself, and to express yourself for a reason. And actually, for someone out there, if you express your intentions, how they react might tell you more than what they say. Maybe what they do will speak louder than their words. But this is really just confirming throat chakra energy, where you need to communicate, make what you feel, what you know, what you want, what you desire clear. And maybe there is a hesitancy to let go because you haven't made it clear with yourself about what you want. So if you need time to get clear with yourself about what you want before getting clear with another person or situation, definitely 100% do that. Take time alone to rest, if that's what you need, to find the confidence to be able to trust what you know you want and where you know you want to go and who you know you are, not who you want to be, but who you already are. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Prisma Visions Tarot. This deck really feels like it amplifies that message of trusting yourself, because of the last reading that I recorded. If you really resonate with your third eye chakra, or you're listening to your intuition, trusting yourself, I encourage you to watch that reading before, especially because there was something there about an important decision. So I have, the Ten of Cups in reverse. It also has the planet of Mars, zodiac sign Pisces, and this is water, the element of water. The number 10 is a reminder from your spirit guides that they are present with you. They do want to communicate with you and help support you with this. So pay attention to signs, messages, synchronicities. Really, what is your intuition trying to tell you spiritually is what I'm feeling. There is something here that you have invested in emotionally for a long time, and that could be part of why it's hard to let go. But with this 10 of Cups in reverse, it's a sign that this relationship is not healthy. The way you're going about some sort of passion, it's not the right way to do it. There's something long-term, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like I said, that you invested in, and it doesn't feel like it's going to work out the way that you had hoped. And maybe you need to give yourself time to grieve that, and your spirit guides are there to help you with that.